Hey everybody, it's Pendragon, and today's video is brought to you by W Energy. W Energy is a clean energy drink that has no sugar, no calories, and comes in a variety of delicious flavors, including my favorites, Beach and Peach and Dragonade. Not only does it give you no jitters and no crash, but it's chock full of vitamins and amino acids, which are great for you. Use my promo code Pendragon for 10% off your order and give it a shot today. And now that that's over with, on to the video. Something's gone wrong at Prism Tower. Dispatch a team from the company to investigate. We cannot allow more disturbances in Lumiose City on our watch. The strongest Mega Evolution user must be found. And with that, welcome to a train to Lumiose City for a brand new Let's Play. Hey everybody, it's Pendragon, and this plane is bound for Lumiose City. Arriving at the Garret, they Lumiose Lake momentarily. My goodness, I can't speak today. So I was trying to prepare myself to pronounce that for a while now, and I kept struggling it, but hello and welcome to Pokemon Legends ZA. There's going to be a lot of French words I'm not going to be able to pronounce. There's going to be a lot of ones that I'm going to get wrong. Please keep that in mind for this Let's Play. So your train has arrived in Lumiose City. So welcome to a brand new Let's Play. I am going to be continuing Let's Go Pikachu, and I will be making sure to get some recordings of that finished sometime soon. But I figured since I'm back from my vacation, well, I guess not really a vacation, but going away for school, I decided that I'm going to actually start recording again with something new. So I figured why not bring something that I'm actively playing on a different account, and just decided to bring in some Pokemon Legends ZA. I figured a lot of people might not have the game, or a lot of people might not be sure about if they want to buy it yet, so why not live vicariously through this Let's Play and actually check out what I'm doing here. So today we are going to actually be going through the beginning part of Pokemon Legends ZA, which is pretty lengthy when it comes to a tutorial, at least in my opinion, but hopefully it won't drag on too long during this. I will be showing off a few things like movement camera, which is left stick and right stick respectively, and of course you can talk to people and interact with their Pokemon. So for those who haven't played a Pokemon Legends game yet, this is a lot different than your typical mainline series game, as you will see as we get into battles eventually. So you can talk to all these different NPCs, but most of it's just flavor text they can give you. Some of them are pretty cool, some of them aren't. Some of them have something interesting to say, other ones are very generic, like saying what kinds of Pokemon we're going to meet, and so on and so forth. So there are some that I will have to talk to, obviously, as they are quest NPCs and the like, and especially because this is meant to be an open world RPG. So having said that, let's go ahead and go beyond these gates, and I will try my best to speak to the interesting NPCs, but if I don't see one off the top of my head and I miss it, feel free to let me know in the comments if you want me to speak to certain ones again. Feel free to leave me a timestamp and that will help me keep track of it. So let's head on in and visit the city. Welcome to Pokemon Legends ZA. Now I have been enjoying this game ever since it came out. I've been playing it quite a bit, where I'm not super high ranked yet, but I've been doing a lot of side stuff mainly in my stories. But I'm having a fun time with it. I don't tend to play Pokemon games very fast, especially when they first come out because I want to enjoy it. And I do really enjoy the Pokemon Legends series, even though it's only 2 titles so far. I will admit I enjoyed Arceus more, but maybe I'll do an Arceus Let's Play on here sometime in the future? I figured I'd bring this one since it's popular right now and because it's something I'm actively playing. So I figured, why not play it on my YouTube channel as well, since I'm playing it anyways? So maybe I'll get further on my YouTube than I currently am on my main account. Although obviously not today. I think it might take a couple weeks to do that, but maybe I'll catch up to one or the other. But anywho, there's an NPC speaking, so let's go ahead and do it. Okay, we're good to go. Get ready for the spotlight again, you three. And we see a grass fire and a water type, so obviously that means these are our starters. Today's mission is to add to our ranks. We'll spread the word about how great Hotel Z is, and once there's a guest who looks like they've got what it takes, we'll recruit them to the cause. Now we need a tourist who really looks the part. And who else could it be but us? Bingo! Excuse me, yeah, hi, you just arrived at the Gare de Lumiose, right? And judging by that big old travel bag, I've got a hunch you're a tourist. That I am. Phew, if you turned out to be a local, I would have thought I was losing my grip on reality. And you're about my height, we'll look nice standing side by side. Sure thing, that is how camera angles work, I suppose. Although you could always readjust it by having taller people stand in the back, or, you know, whatever you need to do for that. But listen, before you get to touristing, would you mind helping me out with something? I see the film you saying Hotel Z is a hidden gem of Lumiose. Easy, right? Apparently not, because I almost messed it up just reading it off the screen. No worries, we're staying somewhere else. I see the hand advertising the hotel. Sound good? Good. Okay, lights, camera. Apparently interruption. Actually, let's wait a minute. The sound from that ad's going to drown everything out. Welcome to Lumiose City, where people and Pokémon flourish together. My name is Jet, and I'm the CEO of Corsarico Inc. Inc? Wow, Inc. Hello, I can speak. Pokémon are mysterious and wholly magnificent creatures. They thrive abundantly right here in our midst. In fact, so many Pokémon now grace us with their presence that we've been setting up wild zones where they can live comfortably alongside us. These diverse creatures wield many marvelous powers. It's up to all of us to work with them so we can live in harmony. In hopes of strengthening the bonds between people and Pokémon, we're imagining a new future for this city through our urban redevelopment plan. We've now employed our patented holotech in all corners of Lumiose. So our interactive guides can teach you more about your surroundings. A city even more beautiful than before awaits all of us. We hope you'll bear that in mind and pardon our construction work. The mega evolution of Lumiose City is coming, brought to you by Corsarico Inc. And there is already a name drop for a faction that's going to be within here. I like how that CEO thinks, even if her ad did keep us from filming. This city and its Pokémon are a wonder. I know you'll love them both. And on that note, let's get to filming. Oh, hang on, where'd your bag go? This is always a funny joke. People say this is actually very accurate to France because you're a tourist, you've been here not even 5 minutes, and your bag is gone. And of course the little guy has it over there. And we have nothing. So you hired a Pokemon to carry your stuff? Not a bad idea. No, I didn't. News to me. I'm gonna say news to me. That sounds funnier. Wait, so it snagged your bag? Sorry to distract you with the video stuff. I'll make up for it though. We'll catch that Pokemon. And we started our main mission one of getting our travel bag back. Well, let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to have to chase this Pokemon down and apparently not even fight it. So as you can see, there's a little overworld. You can actually reset the camera with the L shoulder button. Left bumper, whatever you want to call that. And you follow all these little starter Pokemon to chase after this other Pokemon. which I know this one is a Pancham. So let's get all the way around him. And also, it's very hand-holdy in this game, by the way. So just so you know, it will be a lot of not being able to explore until we progress during certain story missions. So I will be mainly streamlining the main story. Obviously, especially if they start yelling at me to go places. Anywho, I guess this wasn't just a wild Pokemon randomly messing with you. Seems like the Pancham that scooted off with your stuff belonged to somebody after all. Hey, what's your name? And now I give my name, apparently. Pendragon. Got it. My name's Townie. We'll figure this out together. Don't you worry. Come on, Pancham. Even a backpacker like me wouldn't be caught dead with a bag this tacky. Maybe he was trying to clean up this eyesore. Let's bring it to the cops. Bet they'll pat us on the back. No, they won't, 'cause that's mine. That nice bag happens to belong to my tourist friend here. Hey, you're Tawny! I can't say I know you. Did you see one of the ads I filmed, maybe? It's me, Andy, from the ZA Royale. How could you forget already? Yeah, I'm Andre. We faced off just last night. Oh, now I remember. You two weren't much of a challenge. That stings, but I guess fair. Listen up, we'll return your bag if you battle us right now. That makes no sense. If you want a rematch, all you have to do is wait till nightfall. Shut up! Pancham's itching for another shot at you. That's why I snagged the bag. Probably. I'm glad you care about what Pancham wants, but I'm not about to let you battle me 2-on-1. Listen, how about I guide you through this mess? I'm just a helpful kind of gal, really. Your bag got stolen, right? So what's your next step here? Take it back myself or battle with Pokemon? Battle with Pokemon, I guess, because you got Pokemon here. That's right, and you've got 3 Pokemon right here to help. Ready to help? Wow, I can read. Whatever, just hurry up or you'll be night anyway. Hear that? They're down. Now choose which Pokemon you'll battle with. And I've already chosen in my head who I'm going with, and it's because I love me some fire types. Now Tepig isn't my favorite fire starter, but let's go with him anyways. That's Tepig, the fire pig Pokemon. It breathes fantastic flames from its nose. Do you want to battle together with Tepig? Yeah, I do. But before I get into this, let's go into the question of the day. So today's question of the day is related to this. Who would be your starter in Pokemon Legends ZA? That would be Tepig for me, so yeah, I do. I do. Alright, I know all this is a lot, but enjoy your first ever Pokemon battle here in Lumiose City. How much longer are you going to drag your feet? No longer, because apparently I'm ready. All that waiting drained my momentum. Time to get back into gear. No way am I going to get beat by a Pokemon first-timer. Oh, wait, that was a different voice. Real quick, I'll tell you the very basics of Pokemon battles. You gotta order your new buddy Tepig to use his moves to attack the other Pokemon. If the opposing Pokemon's HP, hit points, fall to 0, you win! Again, this game's very hand-holdy starting out, so apologies for the long tutorial here. I'll make sure the episode's a little longer to make up for it. You're going down! Pancham gave us a shot at revenge and we won't miss! I respect the spirits, but you're gonna have egg on your face for real if you lose to a newbie. Hey, focus up, Tawny! You're dealing with me! Oh, I know. Hope you'll put up a little more of a fight than you did last time. I know it's your first match, but you can do this. Have faith in your Pokemon's strength. You can always use moves that lower your opponent's defense, too. Well, I don't tend to do that, but I'll do it for the sake of showing things off here. That's good advice. Too bad I'll beat you before you can use it. And welcome to immediately our first fight. Against Andy the Backpacker. Backpacker. Where we're fighting a Pancham. So we get to get a Tepig here. And I want to actually take a look at his stats after we do this fight. Just to see what we have a good look at doing. Or what we're dealing with. English is hard. But the basics of Pokemon battle is we're holding ZL to focus, using A or other buttons to order Pokemon to use moves. So to the right will be A, up will be X, left will be Y, and down will be B for our 4 moves. And then ZR will come into play later for catching. It's a Legends game, so it'll be pretty fun. but we start out with Tackle and Tail Whip. Also, we can press Y to dodge, but we can't do that during trainer battles from what I see. So, obviously I'm going to try to be using this Tail Whip the best I can. Also, I accidentally opened my menu because I let go of my ZL. So now we're learning about the autosave function, and I can actually check out the stats of Tepig after the battle. But right now it's asking for 1 restore health, but I don't think we actually have anything to restore health with. So I'm not even going to bother checking. Also, apparently we got a critical hit. Wow. That's amazing right off the bat. So I think this battle really wants us to win. So let's see if we can finish it off once it actually finishes the cooldown on our tackle. And there we go. Get a cool little animation, you get to watch the Pokemon faint, and we get victory. And already level 6. You really held your own, but this was supposed to make us feel better, not you. We also learned our first same type attack bonus move. I was trying to speak and apparently started getting into a stutter again. But apparently this was to make the backpacker feel better about, you know, stealing our stuff, because they lost last night, so they gotta take it out on everyone else. But that's rough, buddy. Sorry, I need a quick water break because apparently I haven't been hydrating. There we go. That probably helped with the stutter too, because I can actually speak properly. For the most part, I shouldn't blame myself. Or I shouldn't blame, not having water for that. Anywho, we lost? And to a newbie at that. I'm more disappointed in myself than in Pancham. Well, that's good. You should really be disappointed in yourself, but Pancham's a great Pokemon when used right. Please tell me you won, Andre. Nope. Can't believe I thought I'd score a next day comeback. My Pokemon and I are so let down. This is why you and I get along so well. We even lose together. Well, it was good to get some practice. Come battle us again sometime. No way! We're not dealing with you again. Not even if we meet during the Royale. You can have your bag back. Pancham said sorry. Now au revoir. And they sprint off. See ya, Pancham. No, you can't come back for the bag. And you retrieved your travel bag. Main mission 1 complete. So now we got our travel bag back, we can continue on. Come on! You want a fist bump? Yeah, a fist bump. Put them knuckles out. That's a phrase. Sure thing, and apparently we don't even make contact. That's huge, winning your first battle. You and your new buddy must have been meant to meet. I suppose so. Why don't you keep Tepig as your partner? Something tells me you two are going to be great together. Thanks so much. Here, have Tepig's Pokeball too. We keep Pokemon these to bring them around with us. And now we officially have a Tepig, our first Pokemon of the game. Tepig looks as happy as you are. And now we get to apparently tail fist this guy. That was a phrase. But we've become Tepig's trainer. You've got the makings of a terrific duo. Don't worry, Pendragon, you're gonna love being a Pokemon trainer. And with that, we get an autosave, and it becomes nighttime, so a battle zone has been activated. So this is a mechanic of the game where now you have areas where you battle trainers. Oh no, we chatted too long. It's night already. And here we are in a battle zone. Rotten luck. We don't have time for a full explanation right now, but here's the gist. Battle zones are intense. Anyone who finds you in here can challenge you to a battle on the spot. But I know a safe place we can go. We'll have these two Pokemon take care of your bag. Chikorita and Totodile, you got this. And apparently we're just going to let these two Pokemon run off on their own. With our stuff. Good luck, you guys. They'll be fine. Other Pokemon will leave them alone. Plus, those two could climb fences to get into places where people can't follow them. Unfortunately, that won't work for us. So we gotta get out of this battle zone. Follow me! Alright, now we must escape from the battle zone. So, apparently this is also accurate to Front. France, trying to escape and just always being trapped. There's actually a little joke with that, because apparently you can try to leave Lumiose City within this game, but if you do so, you just wake up on a bench and you just respawn in here, because obviously you're not supposed to travel any further. But here's another feature. If I press up on the D-pad, I get to show off my Tepig here, and I can also look in my boxes here. And I can change the nickname of my Tepig. I can check the summary. Let's see. Oh, Tanky, okay. I would prefer having high attack, lower special attack, but you can actually change those with an item later on in the game. Not super late in the game, but apparently we started with a bold nature, and that doesn't really matter to us right now because we can actually change it. However, it's going to suck for our physical moves not being as strong, but at least when Tepig is in its base form, or base stage, before it evolves into Pignite, it does have okay balanced out special attacks, so you can actually use Ember and the like. So let's go ahead and do that and look out for trainers. So I'm going to follow Tawny and see where she takes us. And hopefully not get, caught too seriously with any trainers. But we're almost there. And apparently a trainer walked up behind us. What have we got here? A pair of Battle Zone loiterers. You must be after a Pokemon battle. So square up and give me your best shot. No, wait! My friend here isn't part of... I don't believe anyone asked you. Sounds like you got a beater, Pendragon. Don't worry, you and your partner can win this. And I guess we'll try our best, because we are being attacked by waiters. The points I earn from trouncing you will propel me up the ranks. And we are now fighting... Bridget, the waitress. Or Brigitte, probably. Anderson, now Cleffa. So Cleffa shouldn't be too difficult, especially because Fire resists Fairy, but it should be using normal type moves at this level, if I'm not mistaken. But let's just try weakening it first. And apparently we start off with 2 Pokemon in this battle. Or fighting against 2 Pokemon in this battle, so that'll be a little rough. So if we use that a couple times, go for the Tackle, and then Ember. Should be enough to deal with him. Yep, there we go, perfect. And the next one is a Bunnelby. Bunnelby's pretty fun. So let's tackle it. Oh, slower in our defense, so we gotta look out for that. Ouch. Let's use Ember, hope for a burn. Not quite, so I guess we're tackling. Although we're doing plenty of damage here. Tail Whip again, and Ember to finish it off. Unless we miss. There we go. And victory. Another night spent battling in the ZA Royale with no points to show for it. Yeah, I guess she's on a losing streak. Wait a second, are you not competing in the Royale? I tried to tell you. Ah, I wasted precious nighttime on the most useless opponent in the battle zone. Alright, good luck, have fun. Okay, wow, Pendragon, you're something. I don't know about that, but thank you. You and Tepig have some serious teamwork going. Anyway, that was a good lesson in how intense battle zones can be. So here's my advice as your kind new friend who loves helping people. Let's get the heck out of here before someone else comes after us looking to battle. Of course, and we'll try our best to do that, but I personally really like battling, especially because there are no power points in this game, so you can actually just spam battle all you want in the game. Now, I need to look out for trainers. Oh, we're gonna have a bad time here, it looks like. Look, I'm trying to get our hotel guests to safety. Would you please let us through? Too bad for your guests. Once you step into a battle zone, you're a target like everyone else. If that's how you want to play it, then take me on. And we get a friend. A very familiar friend for those who have played the first Legends game. And it's a cute little Pokemon here. A Floette with a black flower, huh? You don't see that every day. Let's see how it battles. Oh, And it is choosing the battle. And here it goes with a powerful beam. Don't hit them! And missed, luckily. But I think that would have done more than make those Pokemon faint. I love this scene. Get they to start sprinting. Nicely done, Floette. But maybe you should save that Light of Ruin move for when it really counts, huh? Pendragon, let me introduce you to Floette. She's a very special Pokemon. She's apparently 3,000 years old. That is a very old Pokemon. And thanks to Floette, those troublemakers cleared off. Let's hurry to our safe spot, Hotel Z. And I guess we'll do just that. So let's run on through here, and we can escape the battle zone. You can relax now. We're out of the battle zone. Hotel Z is just through here. And now we have to go find Hotel Z, which is apparently right through this area. And we'll go ahead and head on in there. Welcome to our humble establishment, Hotel Z. We pride ourselves in offering the most tranquil, relaxing stays around. To all the guests we don't have. Come on in. Well, that's kind of sad to hear. It looks like a nice little place. We're nice enough. And with that, we'll be going into Hotel Z next episode. So if you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like. If you want to see more content like this, consider subscribing. And of course, answer the question of the day, which today's was, who would be your starter in ZA? And we've already begun our journey by having Tepig. We're at level 7, and oh, we do have potions. So we start with 3 potions apparently. So that's useful to know. But next time on Pokemon Legends ZA, we'll be heading into Hotel Z. So this has been Pendragon, and I'll see you guys next time.